What's up, family? Trail here, and we have some breaking news to share with you today. The president just announced his decision on waiving off student loan debt for Americans. And a lot of people are very excited about it, guys. I've got the details to share with you today. But one person was not necessarily excited, which I have a video in which President Biden clapped back at this particular reporter. You guys are going to love it. Also, we have a new deadline coming this Friday for the former president, Donald Trump. He has a lot of legal issues going on right now, and he has to respond to one of them by this week. And last but not least, we have one state wanting to offer $700 stimulus payments if she is elected for governor. Now, I have all the details, but real quick, don't forget how much a simple press of the like button does for this video and for this channel. And also, guys, I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So if you could help a brother out, if you could, subscribe to the channel right now, and let's jump into the video. Well, guys, in some breaking news, President Biden has finally gave his decision on whether or not to waive all student loan debt. And yes, he made that announcement yesterday in which Biden said that he was going to cancel up to $10,000 in federal student loan debt for certain borrowers, as well as canceling up to $20,000 for Pell Grant recipients. Yes, guys, this is some breaking news. This has never been done in the history of anything. But yes, guys, the administration will also extend the pause on the federal student loan payments through the end of this year. And they said that this is going to be the last time that they pause those federal student loan payments. Now, it says right here that President Joe Biden announced Wednesday that he will cancel the $10,000 in federal student loans for millions of borrowers, following through on a campaign promise that he made during the campaign trail. Now, borrowers who earn less than $125,000 a year, or either $250,000 a year for joint filers such as married couples, will be eligible for debt cancellation. Pell Grant recipients who make up the majority of student loan borrowers will be eligible for an additional $10,000 in debt relief for a total of $20,000. This is huge, guys, huge. To have $20,000 wiped off of your student loan aid. I mean, come on now. Thank you, President Biden. I personally don't have any student loans, but my wife does. And that will definitely help us out if we meet the criteria. Yes, guys, President Biden is also extending the pause on federal student loan payments for a final time through the end of this year on December the 31st. It has previously been scheduled to expire on August the 31st, which was at the end of this month. So he actually extended that, along with providing the waiving of up to $10,000 and up to $20,000 of student loan debt. Are you guys excited about this? Do you have student loans? I mean, this is some huge news, guys, but not necessarily everyone is excited about this news. According to this right here, it says that this particular reporter said that, look, it is unfair to people who paid their student loans or chose not to take student loans. And yes, President Biden clapped back at him. And this is what he said. Watch this video.
Mr. President, is this unfair to people who paid their student loans or chose not to take out loans?
Is it fair to people who, in fact, do not own multi-billion-dollar businesses? They see why these guys give them all a tax breaks? Is that fair? What do you think?
What about people who paid their loans, though, struggled to pay their loans?
So yes, guys, that was pretty snarly from what President Biden had to say to that particular reporter. But I beg the question, guys. I ask you out there, you, my audience, do you agree with President Biden on this? I mean, you can't necessarily please everyone out there. And yes, if you've been able to pay your student loans, I get it. I get it. However, there are a ton of people out there that still are unable to pay their student loans. Yes, they might have been coerced into going to school as well as getting a degree so that they can get a decent job. However, they did not necessarily understand the complications and the ramifications of taking out student loan debt. So yes, guys, but I want to know exactly how you feel about this. Do you agree with President Biden, or do you think that this was a wrong move by the president? Now, I know this can particularly help out the Democrats, especially as the midterm elections is around the corner. However, will it be enough? I personally Don't think that it will. But anyways, guys, moving on, we also have some information in regards to the president's wife, which is the First Lady, Jill Biden, in which earlier this week she was tested negative and she was able to go back to work. However, she was tested again and then she tested positive on Wednesday. So now she has to go back in quarantine again. This is crazy, guys. We actually saw the same thing happen to President Biden as well. So hopefully, guys, we will continue to keep her in our prayers during this particular time, and hopefully that she still recovers 100%. Moving on, guys. Hey, Dennis Rodman, he is in the news again, and not this time for basketball. Yes, Dennis Rodman says that he is now headed to Russia. He is trying to go to Russia to try to help out with the releasing of the former basketball player, women's basketball player, Brittany Griner. We all know that she was in the news for the last 3 months or so because she was caught of sneaking in, or whatever the case may be, in which she has been locked up ever since then. Now, she has pleaded guilty to this because she said that she was not intentionally trying to do this. It was just caught up in her bag. But anyways, Dennis Rodman said that, look, I have a relationship with Russia. I have a relationship with the President Vladimir Putin. And so I'm going to go to Russia and actually try to talk to him to see what I can do. See if I can try to persuade them into releasing Brittany Griner. Now, again, guys, this is a great effort by Dennis Rodman, but I don't think it will actually be enough, because right now with the war in Ukraine, as well as the United States putting more pressure on Russia, as well as supplying Ukraine with more military equipment, I don't think that Russia is trying to release Brittany Griner at this particular time. She is definitely worth a lot of money right now as far as the negotiations between Russia and the United States. So we'll just have to see how this all plays out, guys. Hopefully Dennis Rodman is safe while he is traveling into this particular region. But anyways, guys, on to some other news. Hey, the former President Trump, we all know that he is dealing with a lot of legal issues right now, in which he previously, earlier this week, he actually sued the Department of Justice over the particular raid over his estate in Mar-a-Lago in Florida. And yes, he actually sued the DOJ, in which in the lawsuit he said that his legal team asked that an independent lawyer be appointed to oversee the documents that the FBI agents took earlier this month. 11 sets of classified files were taken from Mr. Trump's Florida estate on August the 8th, according to the FBI. And Mr. Trump is being investigated for potentially mishandling documents that have been noted as top secret or top clearance authority. So anyways, guys, yes, this is just a lot of mess going on right now. And what we've seen right here is that a new report came out earlier this week as well. And this states that as far as those documents that the FBI took from President Donald Trump's home, yes, about 700 pages have been retrieved, and they are considered as classified records. Now, whether or not Donald Trump has declassified this information, we still don't know as of yet. I know the former president is stating that he did declassify these documents before he left the White House. However, there was no documentation that he did declassify these documents, and there is no evidence of it. And we still can't hear anything from Mark Meadows in whether or not he actually declassified these documents as well. So we still have some information that we still need to find out in regards to these 11 boxes of classified documents that were removed from Trump's home. But again, guys, it says right here that the United States National Archives recovered hundreds of pages of classified material from Mar-a-Lago months before the FBI raid in August. So again, guys, this is not looking good for the former president, and we'll just have to continue to see how this all turns out. But I will say he doesn't have that much time, guys, because the judge is now giving the former president until Friday that he needs to explain why he wants a special master to review the documents that were removed by the FBI agents. The judge says, look, in order for me to assign a special master to do this, you need to tell me why. Why do you need this? Why can't the FBI review this information? Why do you specifically want someone else to review these particular documents? And yes, the judge says he has until Friday to let me know. However, things are just going to go on as planned. So again, guys, former President Donald Trump is in some legal trouble right now, and it is not looking good. Hopefully we'll have more clarification throughout the week or even by the early of next week, in which we can kind of sort out all of this information. It is just a lot of stuff going on right now. And the former president is dealing with at least 3 to 4 different issues in different regions, different sections, Georgia, New York, as well as Florida, as well as Washington, D.C. So anyways, guys, I will keep you guys up to date as usual. But moving on to some stimulus update news, guys. Hey, we do have some good information because one particular person that is running for governor is now telling the residents of this respective state that if she wins the election for being the next governor, she is going to send out $700 stimulus payments. Again, guys, that's what it says right here. Now, it does say that Ohio residents will receive stimulus payments worth $350 if the Ohio Democrat who is running for governor, Nan Wally, is elected. Yes, the state will get around $2.68 billion as part of the American Rescue Plan, with 7.5 million Ohio citizens receiving some financial boost to make ends meet. It says right here that U.S. citizens have been struggling due to the rising cost of groceries and gasoline. Wally has urged the current governor, Mike DeWine, to help families by releasing part of the funds that he will receive within the next few weeks. Ohioans are hurting right now, she said, whether it's from high gas prices to increased costs at the grocery stores. Governor DeWine should be doing everything in his power to help ease those costs as corporate profits continue to soar. Yet we've seen time and time again, he's more interested in taking care of his special interest donors and his special friends. When I'm governor, she said, Ohio's families will be my top priority. Yes, guys, it says right here that in a statement, she said that that's why I'm proposing an inflation rebate of $350 per person or $700 per couple for middle-class Ohioans to offset high gas prices and other rising costs. And yes, guys, she said this in a tweet right here, and you can see her in this photo. Yes, guys, she is saying that, look, if you elect her for the next governor of Ohio, she is going to make sure that she uses partial of that $2.5 billion to send out new $700 stimulus payments to the residents in the state of Ohio. So again, guys, does she have your vote? Let me know down below in the comment section, guys. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.